The Complimentary Breakfast. Good morning, angels.
Yeah, some stories just catch your attention and you go, we need to do something about this. En ek weet nie wat dit is aan die foto's wat ek gesien het nie, maar ek onthou laas week. And we'll give credit to the Beeld newspaper who picked up on this story. En die voorblad was daai oggend gewees. Tiener brand erg oor sigaret. Sy hemp vat vlam toe vrou 'n sigaret opsteek. Toe 'n vrou 'n sigaret opsteek. This boy got seriously injured, 16 years old. And the first person that was contacted is Amori Jooste, a friend of his mom. His name is Sean Smith. So Amori Jooste is by us. Hello, Amori.
Hi.
Okay, now I said to you, I know you are Afrikaans speaking, but it's important that we tell as many as possible people what happened. What happened that day?
Okay, this happened last week, Monday. I got a call just after 3 o'clock where the lady that Sean was driving with that day, she called me and she said to me, in Afrikaans, she said to me, Sean het gebrand. And I didn't at that moment thought that it was anything serious, or I just thought maybe he burned his hand, or I didn't think it was serious. And I then called her back and I asked her, how did he burn? And she said to me, his shirt caught fire. I immediately then knew that this is something serious and I need to get there as quickly as possible. On the way there, I phoned several ambulances. I phoned one of my friends and I said to her, please try and get hold of more ambulances. Whoever gets there first needs to get him and take him to a hospital. And when I got close to the street where they told me they were, my team manager came driving out of the street with Sean in his bakkie, and he asked me which hospital is the closest hospital, and I said to him, Unitas is the closest hospital. And I said to him, you can just carry on driving, I'll call the hospital and inform them that we're bringing in a burn patient and that they should be ready to receive him so they can immediately attend to him.
Here's the thing, and I think it's important that people understand that he was trying to help someone when he caught fire. What exactly was happening before he caught fire?
The vehicle that she was driving with, it was leaking oil, and he offered to go under the vehicle and tell her where the bakkie is leaking oil. And she said that he came out from underneath and that his oil was full of his hands was full of oil, and he wanted to clean his hands. And she said that he took off his shirt and he took petrol and he put petrol on his shirt to wipe his hand off with his shirt, and he put back his shirt on, and a cigarette was lit and his shirt caught fire.
Third and second degree burn wounds, 42% of his body. Hy's op die stadium in George Mukari. The problem now is they do not have a burn unit, which the idea was to move into Chris Hani Baragwanath, but they don't have a bed. In the meantime, we're running out of time. So jy kan sien waartoe hierdie ding gaan, en ons gaan jou nou vra om ons te help. Nou Melissa sit hier, so Sean se ma. Hallo Melissa.
Hoi.
Ek sê net van Melissa, ons het 19 luisteraars, jy kan maar rustig wees. Moenie te nervous wees as jy by die show is nie. Nou gister het mams gaan kuier by Melissa se huis, né? En vir ons hierdie stukkie teruggebring. Dit was net die gesprek gister met mams by Melissa se huis waar Sean ook bly. Maar die realiteit is, daar is nie meer iets nie. Die realiteit is dat jy is nou in 'n queue hierso om te wag vir 'n bed. En intussen gaan dit nie goed met hom nie. Vertel my.
Was gisterand by hom gewees, maar nie vir lank nie, want hy was teater toe. En gisterand het hy nog sy oë oopgemaak as ek met hom gepraat het. Gisterand was daar geen reaksie nie en sy oë so waserig. Dit was iets vir my moeilik om bietjie lank daar te bly gisterand.
Ek weet hierdie is moeilike vrae, maar ek moet dit ongelukkig vir jou vra. En ek dink dit is belangrik dat ons weet. Daai dag, Sean was nie in die skool gewees nie. Hoekom was hy nie in die skool?
wat ongeruimthede by die skool plaasgevind. Sean wou nie terug aan skool toe nie. Daar's sake gemaak, so ons wag maar vir die uitkoms.
So ons praat van, as ons praat van ongeruimthede, praat ons ongelukkig van daar was klagtes van molesteer.
Ja,
So dit is waarom hy daai dag nie in die skool was nie. En daai betrokke dag het hy ook nog iemand probeer help. En die resultaat daarvan is wat jy nou sien op die foto op die Complimentary Breakfast Facebook page. So hierdie is wat ons nodig het. Dit is vir ons belangrik en jy moet verstaan hoe ons luisteraars is, Melissa. Ons wil hom so gou as moontlik, indien ons kan, sodra hy stabiliseer, oorplaas na 'n private fasiliteit, dat hy in 'n brandeenheid van 'n hospitaal kan wees, terwyl ons wag vir 'n bed by Baragwanath. Maar laat ons net intussen net seker maak hy kry die beste sorg. Nou soos ek verstaan, moeder, wat gaan so iets kos? Net dat ons hom intussen stabiliseer.
Die enigste kwotasie wat ons nog kon kry, wat 'n syfer daaraan koppel, is R800,000, Rian.
R800,000 is die teiken. En ek gaan jou vra om ons te help om daai bedrag te bereik voor die einde van hierdie program. What we want to do, and you just mentioned the state that he's in currently, terwyl ons wag vir 'n bed by Baragwanath, ons weet hulle het 'n ongelooflike brandeenheid. We want to make sure that we get him into a burn unit, even though it would be at a private hospital. Dit is R800,000.
Absolutely.
Can we get the ball rolling, moms?
Obviously.
Obvious.
Good morning, angels. Ons is die eerste wat sal sê, ons gee R50,000 van ons Good Morning Angels fonds om hierdie ding te begin.
So Melissa, 50 is klaar nou in die kitty, nee. Hoor jy? Sy's baie emosioneel. Luister, right, so here's what I'm going to ask you. 37942. First word donation. Please assist us. 750 to go. The target is 800,000 to get him into a private hospital burn unit while he's waiting for a bed at Chris Hani Baragwanath. 37942, first word donation. En jy moet nou ontspan, Melissa, want ek ken die luisteraars van hierdie radiostasie. Voor die einde van hierdie program gaan jy sien, dan gaan baie meer hoop wees as wat jy verwag het. Glo jy my? Glo jy my? Mooi. 37942, first word donation.